Hey friends, Sam here. Welcome back to the Wartales journey. Today is an exciting episode because we are finally finished in Tiltren. In the last chapter, we found the Mount Arthes region here. I've actually found looks like there's maybe more that we didn't discover. No, I think there was just mountains here. Anyway, we will be going to the west region called the County of Arthes. Now, I've never been here. I know that there's a border crossing ahead, but in chapter 13, one of you guys left a comment about there is a secret way to get into this region by using one of the pitons you can make. I think that's how you pronounce it. I probably should have looked at that before we began recording. But Vesemir can make some of these. When driven into a rock, this spike can be used to hang a rope and descend from steep heights. Before we go into this new region, I would like to see if we can find where we can descend down the mountain into it. So I'm going to make one of these. We have rope already. That gives us a knowledge point, which is great. But if we take a look at our map, we're on the road into Arthes here. However, there's two directions we could go if we wanted to find this secret drop into Arthes. It's either to the north here or to the south. I think we go up to the north first. I'm going to tug along the edge of the region and see what we can find, because I don't remember seeing anything up there when we went. But then again, I can't say I was really looking for it, you know. So yeah, after 12 chapters, 12 episodes, I can comfortably say and confidently say we are finished in Tiltren here. You know, I think our troop are quite over leveled for this area. You know, I've been fighting some boars and bandits off camera, and yeah, we've just been destroying them in Tiltren here. We can't climb this, can we? No. So this looks, I can see a rat infestation over there. So it does look like we can't descend. It looks like a mountain that's blocking our path. I will just have a quick, you know, I need to rest up before we get anywhere near this bear. Hold on, let's rest. It's probably going to be danger. Yeah, 80%. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to run to this bear. Hopefully we can get to it before we become fatigued. No, we don't. Dang. Alright, let's step back a little bit. Let's come over here. We're going to have to do it here. I don't want to get too fatigued. Danger level's none. That's good. So we made some cabbage perch. Let's have one of them. We're going to be doing a lot of running. And let's just have some pork. There we go. I always try and get it so it's 31 out of 31. You know, I don't like wasting food. Alright, let's continue our little journey along this edge here. Ideally, the bear's going to spot us. It spotted us. Damn. Alright, let's quickly fight this bear. This won't take too long. Alright, let's get the usual formation. Esbern, you can come here. Evelyn there, it's fine. Let's bring Dolly a little bit closer. Right, let's do it. This will literally take not even a round. What's the challenge? I didn't hopefully it's The challenge is attack stance. Good. So that means we get 4 attacks and then an attack of opportunity. Look at that. Oh my god. Dolly is so strong. It's ridiculous. Let's bring in Oscar here. And then let's bring probably Agilaz. Let's bring him round. Nice. So I think Wolf will maybe get the kill. No, he's going to go all the way around. Let's bring Evelyn in. Ideally, I don't want to use any Valor points. Yeah, I don't think we need to in this fight. Although I don't think we may have to use one just to kill him. He's berserk now. Oh no, I don't think I can reach him. I definitely can't reach there. Okay, so Evelyn's going to take a little bit of a hit, but that's fine. There we go. Let's take these. I'm going to leave the carcass. You know, it's for 1 food, it's 2 weight, which I didn't realize at the time when I first started picking them up. But I was wondering where all of my carrying capacity had gone to, and it was because I had like 17 carcasses. So this does look like something. Oh no, we can't climb it here. Maybe can we descend down here? Not that I can see. Okay, let's make our way. How many fangs do we have actually? While we're here, we have 369. We're going to keep collecting fangs. I would like to buy. I think it's it's a book which has all like it's like a bestiary from the trackers camp, and if someone is wearing that book on their belt, then they get a bunch of bonuses when we fight animals. That's what I'm working towards. But yeah, let's head back down here. Let's go south along the region. See if we can find where we can drop into Arthes. So we're back at the Brotherhood training ground. At some point, I would like to buy. I think it's the run skill.
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight, don't be afraid to teach them new skills. We can help you with that for a price.
It's the run skill. I would love to give that to Dolly. Having her be able to move more around the map, because she does most of our damage. You know, she could do 100 damage if we get her in the right positions. We're gonna have to rest up here again. Let's get a Sinnoh on that. Hopefully we get some nice bonus from the Altar of the Eye. Again, we're gonna have a nice cabbage perch with a couple extra things too. We pay our troop today. I don't think we've missed one wage for our mercenaries. No wonder they're so loyal. Alright. So let's think. I wonder if it's here. Can we descend from here? I mean, I guess we could. I have no idea how to use these, by the way. Oh, place. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, okay. So we still have our border pass. Let's place it. Where should we place it? Should we place it here? That looks okay. I hope we don't get in trouble with the guard for this. Okay, now how do we go down? Oh, there we go. We're in. We are in. Thank you for the comment, Norwich. That was yeah, I mean, we saved our border pass. I'm just going to double check we still have it. We do. Yeah, nice. So now we can use that at the border crossing to the north whenever we go there. Yeah, you just saved us 200 crowns. I owe you. I owe you 200 crowns. Alright. No one saw that. Carry on. So this is really exciting. I have no idea what to expect from this region. You know, what's new. Yeah, because as I said before, I've only played in Tiltren. I had a small gander up to the Vatrus province, which is this region here. And my mercenaries were so weak, I just got destroyed. Let's have a quick look here. So I don't know the difficulty in this area. I'm hoping it's less than the Vatrus province. But there's a group of bandits. That looks like a lot of bandits. Let's come back a little bit. So ideally, I would like to make our way to some sort of village or a town. That would be ideal. Just so we can set up shop, speak to some people, and they can send us on our way. What's this? Sarah's sheepfold. Why is there a wolf symbol there? Are there wolves attacking? Level 5 wolves. The wolves are trying to enter the building. Oh my god. It's like the Three Little Piggies house. Okay. We're gonna save you. Okay, so there's 10 wolves here. They don't have too much HP. Not too much difference from Tiltren. But there's 5 here. Let's see who goes first. That one takes their turn first. Okay, so they take their turns spread out. I say... Just trying to think where to start. A lot of our mercenaries are already here. Is that mud? I don't think that's mud. Let's bring Evelyn back a little bit. Shavrip. Let's put you there to safety a bit. See, Agilaz is all on his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's more spaces here. So maybe we split up the group a little bit. Wait, they've got a bonus. Wild Pack. Every time a unit ends their turn with an injury, they gain 2 rage. Does that mean we have to try and take them out as soon as we can? So they don't gain that status? Possibly. Okay, let's split the group up a little bit. Let's have Vesemir and Evelyn here. I feel like they can take some wolves on. Yeah, we'll bring Agilaz here as well, so he's ready. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, let's start. Where's Esbern? Here he is. Who goes first here? We should probably engage the Alpha. Let's engage the alpha. So yeah, I think the plan is to try and kill them as soon as we can. That way they don't gain any rage status and get some damage increase. Let's bring in... I'm going to bring in Sinault here. I'm going to use Barrage in this direction. Oh, again, I forgot. You can't do the shoot ability after you do Barrage. I keep forgetting that. Nice shot. But he's going to get the damage increase now, I think. Because he's ending his turn when he's injured. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We can take him out. It's not a problem. Let's get Oscar to do that. Nice. And then perhaps we... Let's kill this wolf here. There we go. Nice throw, Oscar. End turn here. So this wolf will get his damage increase. But we're going to take him out before he can use it next round. Oh, I need to be careful here. It's 3v5. 3v6. I didn't see that wolf there. Okay, so I think we're fine here. I'm going to start moving Dolly over to help these three. You can just end your turn there. Okay. Ideally, we want Evelyn to be... Who goes next? That wolf. Now, I would imagine this wolf would come around here and attack Esbern. I don't know who's closer. Maybe Agilaz is closer. There's the perfect opportunity to hit all three of them, but I just don't want to leave Agilaz surrounded like that. You know what we're going to do? We are going to... If anyone can take it, probably Evelyn can take it. Let's engage this alpha. Let's get him off Vesemir. And then we're going to use Tactical Order. I haven't used it yet. This unit generates twice as much Valor points. I can't actually reach Vesemir. Never mind. But we're definitely going to use Deflection. I feel like Evelyn's going to need that for these guys. But yeah, no, Vesemir is actually going to come in here and do this. He has more HP. Let's bring him. There we go. Oh, look at that. 2 crits. We may be able to... hold on a minute. If we take out you, get Fury, step closer here. We take out that one. Nice. Now that just leaves 1. And Agilaz can use his turns here. Smack him. Now that disengages. What I'm going to do, because we need to kill 1 more wolf to be galvanized, I'm going to bring Agilaz here. I'm going to take out this one. Oh, not quite. Dang. Yeah, not quite. Let's just move him closer to the alpha here. There we go. Here's Shavrip. I'm going to move him. So that wolf will take his turn. He's probably going to go for Oscar. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to stand here. We're going to use Lucilla's Revenge in this direction. This wolf's going to come here, and then we're going to use it next turn. Never mind. He's going over there. I would say the wolf has a mind of its own, but it literally does. Literally does have a mind of its own. Whoa, this. I think it's sunrise. It's made it very orange. Right, let's think here. I think the priority now is to get galvanized. So we're going to exit barrage. We're going to see if we can get a valor point from one of these. 15. Why is that only 15? 7 to 17. Hopefully this kills it. It doesn't. Dang. Okay. The wolf will kill it though, I believe. Not quite. Alright, let's end these couple wolves here as one. And then let's try and kill this one. If we get a critical hit, we should be able to. We'll definitely get Fury, but I don't think we'll need it. I'd rather keep the Valor point, to be honest. So we can come around here and just do this. Well, this fight is almost done. We've just got 2 left. What rage are you at now? You're still at 2. That's good. Let's come over here. We'll use Dolly's superpowers to just do a crazy amount of damage. There we go. So the wolves are starting to flee. That is probably a good thing. We're going to let them flee. We're not going to chase after them because we don't know the rest of this region. Carcasses. There's 7 of them. It's decent food. I'll take... I didn't mean to take all of them. Let's repair here. Sheep. We have saved you. Can we speak to the sheep? This sheep is shaking quite a bit. You are not entirely sure it's edible. So we can kill the sheep. I don't know why, but I have a feeling someone's going to come back here. What's this? Inspect. We'll take the wheat though. I have a feeling someone's going to come back and they're going to see that we've killed the sheep and they're not going to be very happy. So I think it's best that we leave the sheep alive. We need a thief. Let's think, who can be a thief? Let's make Oscar the thief for a minute. He only has 1 XP in his profession level. There we go. I guess it's going to be here. Look at that. Just too good. What have we got? Some crowns, fish oil, leather, and some more sandstone. We haven't found a use for sandstone yet. We got quite a few in the Tomb of the Ancients. We only have 5. I feel like I sold some actually. Yeah. Is there anything else here? Not that I can see. But sheep, we have saved you. You can now live peacefully in your sheepfold. Alright, let's carry on here. We're still seeing lots of merchants. I wonder if they have better gear.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Whoa, look at that. A pirate crossbow. Made from the hulls of the defeated enemy ships, pirate crossbows also feature a unique mechanism. Each round, the first time this unit deals damage to a unit within 4 meters, they reload. That's 10 dexterity. We need to get a crossbowman at some point. One of you guys have given a name for specifically a gunner, which is one of the subclasses in the crossbowman class. So we'll definitely be renaming our crossbowman or woman to the names you provided. Let's keep going here. We're almost fatigued. I see a village. The village of Arthes. But we need to rest up here. Can't quite make it. Cortia. We've made it to the town of Cortia. But let's rest first. Sinalt can sit by the fire. We're going to bring Roach to the haystack. Let's have some of these carcasses, because as I said, they weigh two weight each, which is a lot considering they only give 1 food. Whereas like a cabbage perch meal is 14 food and 2 weight, you know. So we're going to use them, and we have rats as well, which give us 1 food. Let's have some wolf sausage. Let's celebrate the victory against the wolf pack. 6. That gets us to 25. Nice. This rain right now is heavy. Let's get inside. What's this? A church. Church of Saint Septimus. That's new. Well, compared to Tiltren, there was no church in Tiltren. I think we should check in at the inn. That's usually the first thing you do when you reach a new village, right? Emissary Danilior. We have a few mercenaries drinking. Let's speak to the oh my god, what are they called? The innkeeper, that's it. Gosh.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Cortia, and we were still completely full on market days.
Before the war, there were 2 taverns. Now there's just the one. I wonder what happened to the other one. Did it just shut down because not many people, everyone left because of the war? Candied fruit. Increases the troops' happiness by 2. I mean, we are very good on happiness. Even though we picked... Is there a way to see this? Hold on. When we first started the playthrough, we picked the eternally dissatisfied trait, which is -1 happiness. I mean, happiness has never affected me in this playthrough. So I think we're managing happiness very well. But there's the recipe for it. Mushroom sardine. Damage against animals increased by 10%. That's very good, I think. And we can get the recipe for that. Sardines, mushrooms, and salt. We'll definitely be picking that up. Creature comforts. 40 food. We need to buy some of these. There's one in Tiltren as well. I can't remember what it was called. Brewing vat. Loot. A loot. Teach us how to craft the loot. That's one thing we haven't done yet, is sing. We did it in the Tomb of the Ancients. I'm going to buy the blueprint for the loot. Anything else in here? No, just some mercenaries. We have the informant here who gives us the quests for the region.
You seem lost. Are you in need of any particular information about Arthes? Are you looking to take on jobs the emissary wouldn't dare post?
So these are the main quests in the region. I'm not going to pick them up. Excuse me. I would rather explore the region naturally and find them. I think that makes more sense to me. But yeah, let's craft this loot. I think it's in here. Let's learn it first. There we go. So we need 6 rope. I think we have plenty of rope. Plenty of hemp, I mean. To make some rope. Yeah, we do. There we go. Let's make a loot. Oh, I thought I just made a rope. Hold on. There we go. Let's make it. So the assigned bard grants each companion 1 willpower. Each companion. Oh, that's good. I think one of our companions are on 14 willpower. Sinot. Oh, no one is. Okay, Dolly's on 13. That's the closest. But we have a loot. We can finally play some songs. There we go. Let's put that next to the fire. So someone can pick that up and play. Yeah. But we don't really have anyone. I mean, I guess I just changed Oscar. Let's get Oscar. Let's kick him out of the tent. I know it's raining, but let's make him the bard. Why not? He is our huntsman. There we go. Let's make him the bard. Let's assign him here. Let's turn it around a little bit. There we go. Look at that. So Oscar's playing some songs. And he's granting everyone +1 willpower. So if I go back to Dolly here. Yeah, she's at 14. Nice. Let's see if we can make a good impression to these guys in this new region. And sing.
Look how empty this room is.
Oscar, let's see what songs do you know. We have Adventures Galore. That's the one we played in the tomb. Let's play it. Does it cost? Surely it doesn't cost to play. I feel like that's what we get. Woo! The crowd rewards you with a standing ovation. We did get a reward there. Hold on. What's that? The ends of the talk represent Wolfmoors. It's just a trinket. So I wonder if that is just a reward, or that will come in handy somewhere. We're going to keep it on us. We're not going to sell it for now. Yeah, let's have a look at the emissary.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries.
So it looks like the usual stuff. But yeah, let's take a quick visit to the market. What's going on here? Herios and Melassa.
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
What is she saying, though? I'm interested.
May the all-seeing eye strike me down if I lie. I saw him, I swear. 3 days ago, I was collecting firewood with my husband when the hunter's ghost attacked us. We managed to flee to the mountains, but it was a very close call.
The hunter's ghost.
May the all-seeing eye strike me down if I lie. I saw him, I swear. 3 days ago, I was collecting...
So they flee to the mountains. I wonder where that is. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Obviously, I'm still learning sort of... Well, I don't know this region, so...
It is quite pungent, I admit. But I can assure you, it is still perfectly edible.
Oh, there's milk. We have a recipe for milk. I can't quite remember what it is, though. What was it? Hemp tea? Yeah, hemp tea. I mean, 2 hemp and milk for 6 food is very good, I think. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We have enough food for now. So if we run low on food, we'll definitely come back here.
The war drags on, and Lahat and Vernalis requisition anything they come across. I barely have anything left to sell, let alone eat.
Right, so that's the market. I want to have a look at this church. The Church of Saint Septimus. Ooh. This looks cool. Priest of the Light Kasim.
I do not believe in Lord Vernalis' so-called vision for 1 second. Jeru came to him in a dream. How very providential. Everyone knows his mother has always dreamt of becoming a countess.
You do not believe in Lord Vernalis' vision. The Jeru came to him in a dream. Okay. Priest of the Light Sipar.
Despite my old age, I became a priest only recently. I still find some prayers challenging, but I know I can help people and make amends for all the harm I have caused. In another life, I was a smuggler of the worst sort, the champion of their arena. Ah, how despicable I was among those lowlifes. If you're willing to teach these bandits a lesson by beating them on their own turf, I will share my best arena tactics with you.
So, Priest of the Light Sipar here has had a history in banditry, and he's willing to share some of his tactics that he's learned. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Priestess of the Light Celice.
This church is dedicated to Saint Septimus, the 7th son of Jeru, our guide and founder of the Faith of the Light. Jeru and all the other saints are hallowed individuals, but they are only human. The only divine being, the eternal one who will welcome us at death's door, is the all-seeing eye.
Interesting. The Jeru and all the other saints are hallowed individuals, but they are only human. I thought the Jeru were word divine, but she is saying the only divine being is the all-seeing eye. Interesting. Jula est.
I pray each day for this war to end.
Okay, so we can inspect. This looks like some sort of manuscript or their holy book. The Saga of Saint Jeru. Jeru's companions were overcome with fear when the beast appeared before them. They did not even attempt to fight it, for all knew that no worldly weapon could possibly defeat such a fearsome creature. Then Jeru stepped forth, facing the monster with nothing but his walking stick in hand. He raised his arms to the heavens and thrice called to the all-seeing eye. The god of light answered the third call and unleashed his beckoning unto the beast. Overwhelmed by the power of the almighty god, the wretched creature retreated to the darkness, leaving the guide to continue on his way. I wonder if the beast is referring to the Beast DLC. I know there's a DLC called the Beast Hunt, I think. Okay, yeah. I'll keep. You know what, guys? I love learning about lore and the history of regions and characters. You know, this is right up my alley of learning. You know, I love learning games and their history. Right, okay. So the Church of Saint Septimus is an interesting place. The forge. Oh, this forge looks cool. Solacia.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
Oh. There was Clace. He was the blacksmith in the abandoned tower. Oh, we should have brought him here. I didn't even think of that. Okay, yeah. I don't know who Clace is. I've never met him before. Oh god. We basically, in my eyes, we basically killed Clace. I think we've been everywhere. The apothecary. Let's see if Dolly can make any more potions. She can make 6. Brilliant. Let's make some more. We have 14 now. We are well. Oils. So we can actually make some oils. I've been interested in these for a while. Invigorating. Every time a skill deals damage, has a 30% chance to increase the dexterity for 2 rounds. Defensive. Energizing. Should we get an invigorating oil? We could give that to Dolly. Dolly or Sinault. Let's make one. There we go. Okay, we can only make the one, but we will apply that to Dolly's weapons whenever we get into a fight.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
Swiftness. Oh, so this is just better than what we made, right? Every time a skill deals damage, has a 50% chance to increase dexterity. Swiftness oil. Okay. What's this? Perforating. The attacks dealt ignore 50% of the target's guard. That is very good. That is very good. We're going to pick one of those up. In case we have like a leader who has a lot of guard. We'll put that on, or maybe Vesemir's weapon. That could be cool. Alright, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't mean to open this, but we actually have some points to do quickly. Oh, we finally can get to 15 points here. This is big. We can unlock the lectern, right? Yeah, craft the lectern. New resolution available. Awesome. I want to craft the lectern camp. Because I really want to decipher the codexes we found in the Tomb of the Ancients. Can I make it here? What do we need? We need a bit more wood. Alright, let's go out and get some wood. Yeah, finally. Alright, let's see. Can we see any wood? There's some wood. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the banner. We did get a new resolution here. Okay, that's cool. But we're going to pick up coordinated gathering. When the troop collects a resource in the world, they gain a 50% chance to collect another. So it only costs 100 influence. But we're going to do that. And hopefully we get 4 wood from this. Oh, we got 2. Dang. What's that there? Is that more wood? That's iron. Mushrooms. Alright, I can't see any more wood near us. What we can do? So we have a bridge here. I would like to have a look at this signpost. Maybe that could give us some sort of bearing on where we can go now. Let's think. West is Lord Venalis' castle. South is Count Lehart's castle. We've got some castles here. And then north is the Tiltren. So west is Lord Venalis, which is that way. And then, okay, so I'm guessing it sort of splits off here. So there's actually there's a few deserters here. Ideally. So obviously I don't know the difficulties in this region yet. Here, look, there's some more wood here. Let's get this wood. Oh god. Oh god, I hear wolves after us. Okay, we successfully ran away. Yeah, the quantity of enemies in this region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 10 there. Damn. They are guarding that wood. Let's see if I can sneak up and get it. Alright, I got the wood. Run. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm so glad that we are going to be hiring more mercenaries to our troop. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's craft this lectern. We have enough wood now. There we go. So the assigned scholar pieces together antiquities found in the tomb of the ancients. Increases the knowledge gained during a rest. Alright, let's craft this. And we can place it. There we go. Let's place the lectern somewhere a bit more quiet. Let's place it here. And then Sinalt can get started on that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, pony. Sorry, pony. I keep picking you up. Here we go. So we can use the lectern. Let's think here. Codex management. Oh, I put them in the camp chest. That's why. Let's pick these out. Treasure. Let's take those as well. Codex management. Okay, so what can we do here? Inventory. We have some treasure. The owner of this broken relic must be of noble lineage. A scholar could restore it. Oh, so they will... Okay, in 7 rests. 5 and 3. Okay. Codex management. Restore. Chapter 1. You must place 3 runes to attempt a restoration. To attempt a restoration. Okay, wait, what were the runes that we found? How can we see? G? Hold on. We found mountain and performance. So that's like a J, and that's... It looks like a mountain. Alright, let's look at the lectern again. Chapter 1. So there's performance. There's mountain. And they're the only 2 that we got. Should we just put 1 in? Restore. You have a lead. One of the runes is correct. Okay. One of them. So that one. Okay, let's try performance. Let's try this new one we got. This one we put in. And let's try this crossbow looking thing. 2 of them are correct. Okay. So that could mean that performance, that one, no. Let's try this one without the performance rune. And let's try mountain. One of them. Okay, so what is... One of them. Okay, I think it's performance. These 2 are right. And I think it's a new one. Never mind. Alright, so crossbow is right. I mean, it looks like a crossbow. A crossbow is the right one, I think. Yeah, crossbow is definitely right. Mountain, maybe? Is it these 3? No. Okay, so it's 1 and 2, definitely. Definitely 1 and 2. No. Oh my god, okay. 1. Okay, so I think it's these 2. What one haven't we used? I feel like we've used all of them now. Mountain? No. There we go. Got it. So that is deciphering. How long will that take? Oh, okay. This Codex of the Ancients can be deciphered only if the following runes have been learned. So we've learned performance. That's the one on the left, the first one. We have to learn the other 2. Alright, let's... maybe I'll do this off camera. I'll restore them. And then obviously we have some more runes to find in the future chapters. But I don't know how long this episode's been going on. I keep forgetting to put a timer on. How great is that? But I think we will end it here. We have a whole new region to explore. Maybe we'll start heading to Lord Vanalis's castle and Count of Arthes castle. Let's quickly check the signpost again. Yeah, Vanalis. So we'll be heading there in the next episode, which is fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more Wartales videos. And click on the link on screen now. That will take you to the playlist where we have all of our Wartales series for you. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.